What's up guys, Damien here, and today I'm going to take a look at this interesting puzzle. As you can see there, it's actually got a timer built into it. So I'm really interested to see how this works and whether or not it's usable. So let's take a look at it. So here it is. As you can see, it's not really stickered traditionally like you would imagine a Rubik's Cube to be stickered. It's kind of got these inlaid tile rings in it. So they're kind of textured, you can see there. And I feel like they're going to be difficult to recognize whenever you're solving. But it's not that big of a deal because the main attraction on this is right here. Now as you can see there, it's actually got a timer built into this puzzle. So while the built-in timer says time yourself, the choice of tiles says this is for collection. But anyway, let's check this out and see how it actually works. Just as a side note, here's the box. If you guys can see any branding on it, let me know in the comments because all that this says is Magic Cube and there is nothing as far as brand goes on the actual eBay site, which I'll link down in the description. But something that I am happy with is that it came with a small tension tool. All right, so how this works is there's a button right here, you can hear that. And you press and hold it down and then it comes on. Now what you do is you press and hold it and it gives you a countdown from 2, and when it goes to 0, obviously nothing happens, you can just keep holding it, but when you let go it starts timing. And then when you're done, you just press the button and that's a 5.24 second. Obviously that's not a solve time that I would get. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try to attempt to solve. And I'm curious to see how the placement of this button actually plays into the solve as far as starting and stopping it. So bear with me, I'm going to do this through the viewfinder, which is already a handicap, and this cube is not the best performing cube I've ever tried. So let's see here. It's weird because the button isn't always where you need it to be for your orientation. Whenever you set the cube down like you're ready to start, this button is never really where you need it to be. But anyway, let's get started. All right, it looks like we are ready to go. So I got a 23, but as you can see, I had to fumble around there at the end to actually find the button. So I think that kind of makes this unusable as far as actually timing yourself, but it's pretty cool as a gimmick. Okay, so I was interested in this corner piece to see what they actually did to it to put this timer in it. And when you take a look at it, all you have to do is unscrew these 2 screws and then take something like a toothpick and push the timer out. Oh, it fell. And as you can see, here's the actual timer. And the button, I thought it would actually be built into the timer, but it's simply just something that pushes down onto this little button right here. So if you hold that down, it turns on and there's my horrible time. And you can see it's just a simple circuit that's populated there. And if you pull out this thing here, you can see that it's just a couple watch batteries in there powering it. So you could actually replace those if it ever goes dead, but I really don't plan on using this that much. So I just thought it was interesting to see how this all fit together. So like I said, I will link this down in the description if you guys are interested in picking one up. It's pretty cool, even though it's not that viable. I just thought this was a pretty cool puzzle, and this part especially, I thought that was really cool. So give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I really hope you did, and you'll hear from me really soon. Later, guys.